माइक बंद हो गया।
Hello, Talha. Hello, everyone. This is Sanjina Kumari. I'm a YES alumni from the batch of 2018 to 19. Today, we'll be discussing about Young Fellowship Program with our guest Talha Ehsaan. Assalamualaikum, Talha. Kindly introduce yourself to the audience.
Walaikum assalam, Sanjina. Thank you so much, first of all, inviting me today. And also, thank you so much to Scholarship 365 for having us today here. So I'm Talha Ehsaan. I am a MAPS ambassador. And also, I'm also yes program alumni, and Sanjana is also my batchmate. Also, currently, right now, I'm working with MAPS and working with them, and that's it.
So today's webinar is about Young Professional Fellowship 2020, which is fully funded and it's happening in Turkey this year. So Talha, can you please tell us something about math and its aim, since this fellowship program is through math and you'll be applying to math?
All right. Let's start about what MAPS actually is. MAPS is actually Mentor Amiable Professional Society, and it's been working since 2012 in Southern Punjab. So the aim of MAPS is to bring the positivity reform in Pakistan. It gives a very good platform for all the Pakistani youth to practice their skills on, and it helps for the capacity building of the Pakistani youth. And it's actually a very great platform. It has been working with a lot of youth for raising their voice on women empowerment and also on different social topics happening here in Pakistan. Sanjana, are you there?
Really bad. It's really bad in Karachi. Okay, Talha, that's really great. Can you tell us more about Young Professional Fellowship Program?
All right, so let's talk about the professional young professional fellowship program. MAPS have organized a fellowship program which is going to happen in Turkey this year in October. So, what actually fellowship is going to be about, and who can apply? I will talk about this right now. So this fellowship will work on the different workshops, different training sessions, and which will be based on leadership programs, which will be also on economic development of Pakistani youth. And the one thing that is very important about this fellowship is that this fellowship is actually going to be just for the Pakistani students, so that they can apply to the program and they will have a complete chance. And because you know how other fellowships are, there are only one to two seats for Pakistan. Whenever there's a fellowship happening all across the globe, or it's an international fellowship. But in this fellowship, we have actually organized this just for the Pakistani students. So Pakistani students will have this opportunity to attend this fellowship program. We will be inviting trainers from all across the globe, from America, Canada, US, and everywhere. They will be training all those Pakistani students who will get selected in this fellowship. And this will be happening in Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey. And the length of the fellowship will be for 7 days, October 13 to 18, if I'm not wrong. Also, the deadline of the program is actually 10th of August, which I believe is tomorrow. So there's not a lot of time left here. So I would totally recommend all of you guys who is watching, so apply as soon as possible, so you don't actually miss this amazing opportunity.
That is an amazing opportunity for the youth of Pakistan. And as you said, it's specifically for Pakistanis, which is usually not something found in most of the conferences and fellowships. They're usually there's a lot more competition otherwise. So can you tell us about the application process?
Okay, sure. So if we talk about the application process, it's actually not that hard as compared to the other fellowships, because we just literally have two essays. One is personal statement, and the other is kind of like a motivational essay that you have to write. The one is explain your explain your achievements in your social sector. So you have to actually write down all your details on it. And also there is a form on MAPS website, which the applicant have to fill. It includes the applicant's name and all of his details. And also there's application fee of 3,500 that has to be paid by the applicant in order to get his application submitted. So I would say that it is not actually that hard application process as compared to all the other fellowships and all the applications, you know, how they are. So yes, you can go to maps.org.pk. That's the official website of Maps. And you can go over there. There will be a form called Young Professional Fellowship Turkey. You have to click on it, and all the details will be popped up right onto your screen, and you have to fill all of it.
That is very detailed. Thank you, Talha, for explaining the application process. You mentioned that there is an application fee. Since the program is fully funded, can you kindly guide the viewers that why is there the application fee?
Okay, that's actually a really great question. So we have got the application fees because we only want to get the good, or I would say the serious applicants, because if there's not going to be any application fee, we will actually have to, well, we're going to get a lot of applications. Let's suppose if you don't have any, if you don't have to pay for the application fee, of course everybody would apply to it. And in those applicants, there will be a lot of people who are just going to be applying just for the sake of applying. You know how it works. So when there's an application fee, only the serious candidate would be applied, because we are preferring the quality of the application, not the quantity of the application we are going to get. That's right. And also, you might know this as well. And all the people who apply to the universities and colleges abroad, they know there's always been an application fee of the program. Just like if you apply to Ivy colleges in the US, you have to pay like $100 or $75 for just for the application fee. So I would say 3,500 rupees, which is probably like 20 to 25 in between dollars. So this is not that much of the money as compared to the investment that Maps is going to do on the applicant if he gets selected. So that's why we have got the application fee for the applicants.
You're very right, Talha. It's not only the universities I would like to mention, even summer schools, a lot of them in the US and other countries,
Yes.
they charge an application fee. So I'm sure that you gave such a detailed answer to application process and why is there an application fee. How do they select the students? Since there's already shortlist, they have to shortlist students. What is the selection criteria that applicants have to go through in order to be selected?
All right. So like I said, there will be like two applications. There will be two essays on the application form that applicant has to fill. So in those forms, we are actually demanding the applicant to write all of his details about his achievements in the social sector, in his community, how active he is in his community. So the selection committee will go through all of his application and will see how he has benefited his community where he is living right now. And these are the things that we will, and these are also the factors that the selection committee will look into it, and will pick out the best candidates for the program.
That is again very brief. Thank you. So since that you just explained what is the selection criteria, once the students get selected, what is it that they're going to learn from the fellowship exactly? Since a lot of students have this question that why do we apply? Why do we pay this selection fee? Why do we write these essays? What is it that they're going to get from staying for 4 days in Turkey under this fellowship program?
Okay. So what they actually going to learn is they will learn about community services. They will learn about economic development. They will learn about leadership skills, because after all of this application process, all the people who are going to we have got 10 fully funded seats, if you don't know. So all these 10 applicants will go to Turkey, and we will have international trainers who will train them, and there will be very interactive and brief workshops with them in the 7 days long program. And they will learn all those things that will be trained to them by the international trainers. But the best part is that why should somebody apply to it? All right. So whenever they're going to go and learn all those things, they will have to come back, and they will have to prove, and they will have to show how they can benefit their community furthermore. Because one of the things that we are going to select the applicant is like how motivated he is to go to the program, and once he's going to come back, how motivated he is to work on the community service program. Also, you might know, Sanjina, whenever exchange student we come back from the US, we've been doing a lot of projects. I've been personally doing a lot of projects, and I've seen you as well. So you can even explain me better how can an applicant or a candidate can benefit his community when he attends these leadership and professional workshops and fellowships. That's all
Yes,
yours.
that brings me to the point that while on my exchange, I attended civic education workshop, which was a week-long workshop in DC, where we, learned a lot about American government and the civic system in US. So, big thing about these workshops and summits that I would like to add is that you meet so many people who are from diverse backgrounds. So meeting these people that enhances your ideas, your communication skills. You get to know them. There's, throughout your life, you're networking. You are meeting these different people, and then when you meet people that are such bright individuals that went through the same selection criteria as you did, there is always a lot of brainstorming. You get to know more ideas, and not only that, you make lifelong friends. I'm sure, Talha, you have experiences regarding that from Global Peace Summit that you attended last year in Malaysia.
Yes, I do, of course. When I went to the Global Peace Summit, it was also so there's one thing I have to tell you before telling my experience about Global Peace Summit. So this year, MAPS have actually collaborated with the Global Peace Summit. That is also happening in Turkey in that time whenever the fellowship is going to happen. So MAPS, we have collaborated with the Global Peace Summit. So we are going to actually bring all of our applicants of fellowship to the summit as well. They will be able to attend the workshops of the summit as well. And all the people in our fellowship who will be performing extraordinary, we will be actually giving them a chance to speak at that international conference. And like you said, like you learn really a lot from these conferences because you actually get to meet new people and especially like-minded people, because all the people that are going to be selected will be the young, talented, and the most passionate people who actually wants to do something great for their country. So once we take all these students over there, they will be actually able to attend the Global Peace Summit as well, and they will be have a chance to attend all those workshops of the Global Peace Summit, and we'll have a chance to speak on peace and human rights during the summit as well. So when I applied to the Global Peace Summit in Malaysia, it was actually in February in earlier this year. I went there. I had a very wonderful and amazing experience over there as well, as I got to meet a lot of brilliant mind people over there from all across the globe. And I still, it's actually really great that I'm still friends with them, and I've been talking. Like this is actually something that you really appreciate, because you make a friendship with people from all across the globe. So it is actually kind of cross-cultural collaboration thingy, I would say. So just like your exchange program, it is also a cultural exchange program, because you also, along with learning, you teach them too, and you learn from those people too. So that's what cross-cultural collaboration is. And my experience was it was actually really great, and a lifetime experience, I would say.
Yes, indeed. As you spoke of your experiences about cross-cultural learning and teaching them, it reminded me of International Education Week that I did while I was on my exchange program, where I made about 50 plus presentations on Pakistan, and then I met so many people from different countries that they wanted to teach me about their countries, and they wanted to learn about my country. This is how we promote intercultural peace. When you get to know someone, that's when you realize that they are just humans like us. They are, although there are differences that exist right there are also a lot of similarities that are there. So Talha, as we spoke about conferences and benefits that they carry, and the networking and friendships and so many ideas that go along with it, can you tell us what will this selection committee look in a profile of an applicant? Specific details that they'll look, things that they'll,
Yeah, right.
consider
So
making
the things like how he has been involved in his community, like I said before. Also, if he has participated in MUNs, if he's a good debater, because the age criteria of the fellowship is actually 15 to 35 years. which means a high school student is going to be applying, university, college students, everybody's going to be applying. So we know this, like at the high school level, the kid is not going to have a lot of achievement as compared to the person who is a university graduate. So we know that fact, and we will be selecting the applications in this, while keeping this fact in our mind, because we know all about it. So we're gonna look at the profile of the candidates, like how they are, how much passionate they are about their communities, how much they care for their communities, and what is their goal when they come back from the Turkey. These all the things we're gonna look into them, and we gonna select the 10 self-funded, fully funded, my bad, fully funded delegates from Pakistan, and they will be traveling to Turkey this year.
So then that has to be noted that any achievements, any participations that you have did in the last few years, they should be in the application. You should mention every detail about it so that your chances of getting selected increase, and that we get the best individuals out there for this fellowship program. Talha, can you tell
All
us
right.
what this, since it says that it's fully funded program, there is also a few seats about that are self-funded, that students have to fund themselves. What are the benefits those seats include? And what is
All
difference
right.
between fully funded and
Yes.
self-funded program?
All right. So we will talk about. I will talk about what self-funded and observers are. So we have actually got 10 fully funded seats, like everybody knows, and we also have got 50 observers who are actually going to be selected on self-funded basis and will be able to attend the fellowship by paying them on their own. But I will talk about what a fully funded will include. A fully funded will includes everything from your travel, like your airplane tickets, your visa assistance, your meals, your accommodation, and all the expenditure during your sightseeing. These all things will be included in your fully funded pledge or package, I would say. So also, Sanjina, I would say let's go and read the comments, because we have got a lot of comments, and I can read it. Can you read the comments on your phone, or do you want me to read them from here?
I'm unable to read the comments, and if you can only read the question that they have, so we may answer that and make things easier for the viewers.
All right. So there is a question on our screen. I completed FSC, free medical. Can I apply? Yes, of course you can apply. All the college students who have completed FSC metric, they can. Yes, of course, definitely can apply. Okay. So there's
Okay,
also
there's
another
another
question.
question that I can see on the screen.
Of course, go ahead.
Yes. Do you want me to read it?
Of course, sure.
So this question is, the program is basically funded for people from Pakistan, right?
Yes.
It's more of that,
This fellowship
yeah.
program will be just for the Pakistani students. Like I said, there will be only Pakistani students, because MAPS is actually giving just Pakistani students an opportunity for learning this about leadership program that is going to happen in Turkey.
Okay, there's another question that we have. Yes. So the question is, if someone is shortlisted, what will be the other following steps or next
Okay,
steps?
if somebody is shortlisted for the application, what we're gonna do is actually he will have to apply for the visa, and MAPS will definitely gonna help him for the visa assistance. And then all he needs to nothing. He actually doesn't need to do anything. MAPS will be actually booking his all of his tickets and will be taking care of all of it, and he will go to Turkey. All he has to do is have to provide documents for his visa for Turkey.
Okay. How would I apply? I have done MSc. Further, I want to do MBA. What is the procedure? I'm sure we have answered that question
Of course,
previously, but you can just give a quick recap.
all right. So the application process for everyone is same. There's not a difference between a high school, college, or a university application. There's a single application form that is eligible for all the categories, regardless if you are a high school student, if you're a college student, or if you're a university student. So it doesn't matter. You still have to do the same process.
the next question that I'm getting on my screen is again, how can we apply? Talha has already explained in detail the entire procedure, and I'm sure this video will be uploaded on the social media so everyone can go back and look to it. Is it for Pakistanis only? Yes, it is for Pakistanis only, and it is for Pakistani students and the youth of Pakistan. And it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. There's quite a bit of less competition, and then you can, if you can stand out, then there's a high chance you'll get selected.
All right. What is the selection procedure? Well, I recently answered this as well, but again, I would tell you, you have to write essays on the website, and the selection committee will look into your essays, and the quality essays and applications will be picked out, and he will be giving the fully funded package.
Okay, we have another question. Sir, you say fully funded when I read there was mentioned 3,500 fee. Again, that fee is the application fee, which is required by any program that you apply, let it be a fellowship, summer school, or if you apply to universities abroad. That fee is not for the program itself, it's the application fee. We have a very interesting question. IELTS is necessary or not?
Yes, that's a really good question. Well, IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, no, we do not need that because, of course, we know Pakistani students can, of course, speak English, so we do not need an English proficiency language test.
Okay, is there any telephonic or face-to-face interview after you get shortlisted?
No, there won't be any interview after getting selected. All you have to do is to submit your documents. We will email the list of the documents that we needed for your visa and the fellowship as well. You will need to submit those documents, and that will be it. You don't have to do any interviews or anything like that. All right, so it's all right, so I will put the link of the website down in the comments later on, or maybe one of the members of my team can put in the comment section of the website. It is actually maps.org.pk.
And that website, the link is also available on the social media pages of MATS, so you can access it through their social media pages. Is that scholarship available? Yes,
it is available, but you just got one day to get.
Available.
Yes, of course, because since tomorrow is the deadline, so you just got like 1.5 days from now, because 10th August is the deadline, and you won't be able to submit your applications after that. So apply as early as possible so that you have a maximum chance to get the seat.
How can I apply? Once again, we have explained it in detail. You can look back at the videos, live sessions, where Talha has explained really well how you can apply the entire procedure. You can access the link again from the social media pages, and then Talha or the team would be adding the link in the comment section, I believe.
Yes, it's gonna be in the comment section.
Okay, we have another interesting question, Talha. It is that how many seats are for Pakistani? Like girls or guys have separate seats or not? They're asking if the seats are quota based for the gender, or is it merit based?
All right, so we have totally got 10 fully funded seats, and it will be regardless of your gender, and it will be regardless of your race, it will be regardless of your religion. We are actually looking into the application of the applicant. We are not actually looking if he's a boy or if he's a girl, if he's any other religion or not. We are actually just looking in the application and the quality of the application.
So nothing like that is going to be a barrier in your selection.
Of course.
You can put your all skills and heart into the application, and there won't be any bias in the selection process. What sort of essay should we write so we can be shortlisted?
All right, so like I have explained below, you have to tell. There will be 2 essays on the website. You can also click on the website, and you will be redirected to the application form. And it is actually about the achievements that you have done and what is your goal when you come back from the Turkey. So these are the two essays that you need to work on and have to write on your application.
Okay. Do we have any more questions or?
Right, let me check.
Okay. So Scholarship 365 have added the link for application. So all the viewers that are watching it, please apply. It's a great opportunity for all the young professionals, students in Pakistan, and you'll definitely get to learn so much and have lifelong memories that you'll cherish forever. Talha, who is your guest speaker, can you please give your final notes, message to the viewers?
All right. So I would again like to thank you Sanjina, for hosting this session, and Scholarship 365 for collaborating with MAPS today. Also, I would recommend all those applicants who want to apply as early as possible, since tomorrow is the deadline. And good luck to all those applicants who will be applying on it. And that's it. I wish you all good luck, and have a wonderful and amazing time out there.
Thank you so much to everyone who joined us throughout this live session. Thank you so much, Talha, for being our speaker today and for explaining everything in such beautiful details. Hope you all apply as early as possible, as Talha Ehsaan said, and wish you all the best.